Yo, what's going on, Kiosk and Display Collective? It is Tony Jones. It is mail day. I've just gotten some pretty cool things in. There's some nifty stuff in these packages. I sense an unboxing coming. Alright, so hear me out. Today, we are specifically here to talk about twisted metal. Several videos back, I made a comment that with inside a video game and kiosk collecting, collectors tend to fall into a niche, a particular thing that they enjoy collecting, whether that specifically be the kiosks or whether it's standees. I have a really good friend, Thomas Blaine. He loves the standees. And I think it was probably a year and a half ago that I had the actualization, the realization that I love collecting for twisted metal. Along my way, I have found posters, standees, employee plaques that were meant to be in the developer's building, developer-owned clothing, all of that sort of fun stuff. But today, we're here to talk about what are in these two packages, this one specifically. So let me tell you first off, this is something that I never intended to buy. It wasn't something that I was actively searching out. Furthermore, it was something that I didn't even know existed. I was talking to one of my collector friends in Canada. He was giving me a quick FaceTime video tour of his shop. And in a split-second frame, I saw this thing sitting there. We were able to come to a deal, and here it is now. So let me add that I am always a little bit nervous when I'm having things shipped to me, especially when it comes to flat posters. Because look, I have had some things shipped that just arrive in perfect condition, but like a lot of you here with Inside of the Collective, I'm sure, I've also endured some shipping nightmares. And it always seems to be when something gets shipped in one of these flat mailers rather than like a poster tube. But I haven't peeked at the contents. I waited for this moment so you and I could do it here together. Lastly, before I open this, I want to state that, look, I'm a big condition guy. I'm huge on condition. Like, things usually for me to be picking them up need to be A1. And, well, that's just not the things that are inside of this box. These are absolutely more worn. They're a little bit more used looking, but with the rarity of the items, myself never having seen one before, a lot of other twisted metal collectors having never seen one or seen one up for sale at least, I didn't care about the condition. One of the things is a bit beat, but I'm equally as excited regardless. Let's go ahead and open this together. Look at that. Does it come up on camera or is it way too blown out? My God. Oh, and I thought the poster was fucked up right there for a second. Oh my God. So like I was saying, huge into twisted metal, and I've done my damnedest to find as many cool twisted metal things as I can. My buddy again was just showing me the shop, and I saw this sitting there, and I said, oh my God, I have to have that. So I'm so excited that here it is now. This is a Twisted Metal 2012, the release for the PS3. Poster, advertising poster. It would be hung in like shop stores and all that sort of thing. It's not only this one side, but it is in fact double-sided. That side's a bit more beat now, isn't it? With that, it doesn't matter. I'm super happy to have it. This is a Canadian variant. It was never in the United States, to my knowledge. Don't quote me. But what I will say is, through talking to a couple of other people who collect for twisted metal, as previously mentioned, they have only ever seen this pop up on like Reddit forums talking like about twisted metal and about like the posters and stuff that have been available in the past, but not many people have seen these come onto the market. In fact, when I found it, it wasn't something that was being posted to be available to the market. So I couldn't be more happy to have it right now. I got not just one, but, and I think you can guess based on my verbiage on that, two of them. Fuck, dude. This is crazy. It's such a badass poster. Ours didn't look like this in America at all. And again, like the double-sidedness to it, I think that that's really badass. All right, listen, okay? There's one more thing that's inside of this box. And this goes back to the thing that I was saying earlier about being a big condition guy. And this is the thing out of the package that is beat. It looks like it's been through a bit of a war. But with the rarity surrounding it, I'd never seen one. Multiple other collectors I know had never seen it before. I had to pick it up anyway. And what it is it's a store display box to celebrate the release of Twisted Metal 2012, my favorite Twisted Metal out of the series. On the face of the box, it has Sweet Tooth, we have Dollface, we have Mr. Grimm, and then, of course, like the actual Sweet Tooth. I shouldn't have called this Sweet Tooth. I should have just said the logo from the poster. But with that, I can't really vibe too much right now and talk about it. I don't know jack shit. I just know that it is a display that was in celebration of the release of Twisted Metal 2012. It's a pretty crazy piece. Very excited to have it myself. And yeah, that's as far as that goes. And last but not least is this. This is not kiosk promo store display related, so don't send me to the gallows. But what this is rather is I was browsing Etsy one evening, just looking up different things, and I came across this gentleman. His Etsy store is Galaxy Gaming Art Shop. Zero affiliation with me. This is not a sponsored thing, but I purchased this and I just got it in today. It's also Twisted Metal related, so I figured I could just kind of throw it into this video. It would fit nicely. But it is a diorama. That. It's a little acrylic box that on the inside has, oh, it's a thank you card. Oh, that's fucking adorable. It has like a Twisted Metal display in it of the actual game. I might have to kick the settings on my camera down for you to be able to properly see this. Wow, that's really neat. That's really neat. It has wrapping around it right now, so I don't know if you can see this proper. It might be a little blown out on the camera, isn't it? Yeah. So like I said earlier, Twisted Metal 2012 is undoubtedly my favorite Twisted Metal out of the series. I have a great appreciation for the newer modern style graphics. I really appreciate the controls. I am aware that the fan base is extremely split on which games they enjoy and which ones they just think are absolute trash. But what I will say is, other than Twisted Metal 2012 for the PS3, Twisted Metal 2 is definitely my second favorite. It is second in command for me. I as well really enjoyed the gameplay mechanics. I also had an appreciation for the kind of older school graphics on that one. It was cool to see what they could do back in the day, given the resources that they had to work with at that time. So this is a diorama of Twisted Metal 2. Woo! Something new to add to the archives, team. If you have any information on these things, more specifically this box, please reach out and let me know. The whole point of this video was not only to share my excitement in the unboxing of these things with you guys, but also so if anybody is ever walking down the path of Twisted Metal collecting that I'm currently on, we would all know now that these things are out there and they exist. I'm gonna keep this one a short one for today. Guys, my name's Tony. Y'all have an awesome one. Talk soon. And last but not least is this. God damn!
I'm sorry, wait, I forgot what you were gonna say. Let's redo it. I heard it, and I was like, oh no!
Fuck, dude. Oh, okay.
I was like, it's!
Hello?
Yeah.
Thomas, I'm doing the Twisted Metal video.
Oh, cool. I'll watch.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you need to go?
Yeah.
Or,
Hey,
when I woke up.
you said that you've never seen another one of those posters, right? Except on Reddit.
Yeah, I've never seen one for sale. Or like adjusted those even on one.
Hell yeah.
I'm aware of. I don't think neither of us, either that box or that poster.
Hell yeah. Well,
Yeah, like it's that unique Twisted Metal. That's why when you got it, I was like one day I was like, damn it.
What, the box?
I'm gonna fuck Tony up. I'm gonna buy all his Xbox stuff.
All right. Let me go. I'll hit you up in a few minutes.
Ew.
I got the on-camera burps. All right. So I was talking to one of my collectors.